Yo, it's your boy awesomeisjayell, aka the biggest music artist in the universe. And you are now tuning in to a new episode of Awesome is JL Live. Today, man, we are talking about XRP. Let's go, baby. You know what I'm saying? We gotta, you know, we definitely gotta talk about my favorite crypto coin, man. My favorite crypto, you know what I'm saying? XRP. Before I get into it, let me sip a little water, you know what I mean? Now, I've been kind of behind on my XRP news articles, so I just kind of rounded things up and got two major catalysts, right? Of course, Ripple, XRP always gonna be in the news for something. If y'all been around long enough, I remember the days they wasn't talking about it at all. Now everyone got XRP or Ripple's name in their mouth. No cap. You know what I'm saying? No cap. Every time you look around, you know, XRP, Ripple this, Ripple that, XRP this, that. But anyway, that's neither here or there. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Like I said, I got two major catalyst articles. I'm going to give you my perspective on how things are moving, how things are shaping up. But with that being said, before we get started, I need everyone watching this video to go down, hit that like button. Also, if you watch this video, if this is the second or third video that you watch from my channel, I need you to hit subscribe right now. And I also need you to turn on that notification bell. No cap. Also, if you've been on this channel, I'm gonna give y'all the real. None of this is edited. The only I'm recording right now, Streamlabs, is all raw. These are my raw thoughts. There's no script. There ain't none of that. This is the realest YouTube channel you're gonna ever see, period, on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. Before we get into it, let's go ahead and get a Kamehameha wave going. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go ahead and jump into it. SEC ends lawsuit against Ripple company to pay $125 million fine. Yeah, that's what we like to hear. For all that don't know, the SEC ended the lawsuit. This was on August 8th. Like I said, I'm kind of behind on my news. I've been new about this. I just haven't had a chance to sit down and make a video. But they officially ended the lawsuit against Ripple. And all Ripple has to do is pay $125 million fine. Now, let me tell you about this move and what's going on, right? I'm going to say one thing. I'm definitely, like I said, I'm going to give y'all the raw. I'm going to give y'all the real. The thing is, a lot of people holding the XRP have been kind of waiting for this very moment, right? For this very moment to happen. And they placed a lot of anticipation on it. Me personally, I didn't really place much anticipation on the lawsuit ending officially by way of the SEC, because to me, it's just theater politics to me. You know what I mean? It's theater politics. And what that means is everything's already in motion. Everything's already in play. It's just a matter of when they want to be transparent about a lot of these details and deals that's been made behind closed doors. We already know XRP this. We already know Ripple that. But they're just dragging it out. They're dragging it out. We already know what it is. We know what it does. You know what I mean? They just want to slow up the progress, and they just want to play theater politics. So with that being said, I never thought it was going to have much difference on the price. I kind of felt like it was kind of baked in already. So I wasn't really anticipating the price shooting up or shooting down. And even if it did, I'm not even sure if it did that day. I'm pretty sure it probably bumped up a very small percentage, but then everything went back down. You know what I mean? So when it comes to investing, I really don't. Because I know the technology and I know what it's used for and I know where I see it going. I really don't let these news articles um sway my decision when it comes to investing, right? You got to do your own research, you got to do your own diligence um to figure out what it is you feel convicted to invest in, right? So with that being said, I didn't really expect much from this article. I'm just glad that it's finally over with. Now we can kind of move forward. It's kind of like the calm before the storm, if you will. But a lot of people in the community, like I said, a lot of people in the community was kind of hedging, their bets and thoughts on this very moment right here. And as you can see, it did not play out how they thought it would. Didn't play out. Didn't play out how you thought it would, man. That's just not how this investing game goes. What you need to do, not financial advice, is continue building your bags, man. Because there will be a moment, right? Um, where it really does catapult and it really does explode. And with that being said, let's go ahead and go to the next article. And honestly, I feel like this next article actually puts XRP in a better position to actually have that explosion in price and that major catalyst we've been looking to have. So that's it for the first article. SEC ends the lawsuit against Ripple. The company has to pay $125 million fine, which is pennies to us. So you know what I'm saying? That's great news. But like I said, I feel like this next piece of news is a bigger article and also has a bigger impact. Don't get me wrong. The ending of the lawsuit has a major impact as well. But I think this next piece of news has even um, bigger impact. Let's see, can we find this actual article? Okay, because we already had it up, but we just had it in Google. All right, so this is the major piece of news that we really need to get into. So this piece of news: Trump executive order paves way for crypto and 401ks. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is huge, man. That is huge. When it comes to 401ks, if you guys know how they operate when it comes to 401ks, they pretty much, uh, let's say, okay, your run of the mill employee signs up for a 401k with his company, right? His or her company, right? When they sign up for this 401k, they're usually going through their company. The company is already in with some kind of broker of some sort, whether it's Charles Schwab or whoever, right? Um, they're in cahoots. They're doing business together. When this employee connects with this broker, right? Charles Schwab's or whoever, that's the broker for this 401k, they're pretty much just picking whatever they want to invest in, right? A lot of these companies, they got friends, they got buddies, with their own stocks and cryptos and things of that nature, right? And of course, they're gonna put them on there so they can, bump up their shares price and bump up their crypto worth or whatever, right? Um, Dang, I kind of forgot where I was going with this. But anyway, yeah, I was telling y'all how the 401k game works. So with Charles Schwab's being in cahoots with your employer, they're just gonna put whatever they want on your 401k because you can manage it, right? But a lot of people don't manage it. So they're just gonna slide whatever they want on the 401k. So now we have a new player. Crypto enters into 401ks. With that being said, you're going to see a lot of people, a lot of companies putting crypto on 401ks. I can almost guarantee that, not financial advice. But once that starts happening, that's going to open the gateway for more mainstream adoption. Also, it's going to open the door for just everyday activity on blockchain, period. It's just going to go up. It's going to bump up in a major way. And let me read some of the article. I didn't really read the last one because, I mean, it's pretty much self-explanatory. But let's go ahead and get into this one. It says President Donald Trump. I didn't get my words. Hold on. President Donald Trump signed an executive order that aims to allow U.S. citizens to invest their 401k retirement savings in cryptocurrency, private equity, and real estate. A move that experts say warrants caution from employers. Trump's executive order signed August 7th directs the U.S. Department of Labor and other agencies to re-examine guidance and clarify positions on alternative assets, such as digital currency, within 180 days. So, y'all see that right there, right? That means they're going to have to go ahead and like reevaluate all of the rules and regulation of the U.S. Department of Labor, right? By way of, they're pretty much going to inform employees, right? And employers, I guess, well, employees, they're going to inform the employees basically their positions and stance on alternative assets. Basically, they want to inform the people before they go about investing in cryptocurrency by way of their 401k. Basically, want to let them know the volatility, the risk, all these different things that you need to know before you jump into crypto, because, you know, even though it is regulated to a certain extent, it's not quite there 100%. So that's something they want to do. But like I said, I think this is going to have a huge impact on the entire crypto currency industry as a whole. I think it's fire. Once again, let's give it up for this article. Yeah, let's give it up for this article. This is lit, man. It's lit. And like I said, I feel like this one got a bigger impact. You know what I'm saying? But they both have impact. You know what I'm saying? SEC ends lawsuit against Ripple, and Trump executive order to pave way for crypto and 401k. So with that being said, that is the end of today's video. I definitely wanted to catch up with all my XRP news. That way we keep everybody informed of what's going on. It looked like something dropped off. I don't know what that was. But yeah, keep everybody informed on what's going on and keep y'all up to date on XRP. I mean, that's my favorite crypto, along with the other ISO 222 tokens, or 20022 tokens, however you want to say it. But anyway, that's it for today's news. Shout out to everybody who rocked with this video. Make sure you hit like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're going to continue to flood the block with information. And if you're new to my channel, we do all things gaming, crypto, music, AI, and spirit. You know what I'm saying? So welcome to awesomeisjayell, the biggest music artist in the universe. And with that being said, I got to do the intro for the outro. Yo, it's your boy awesomeisjayell, aka the biggest music artist in the universe. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. Peace.